Chosen one, brace yourself. A powerful person is about to make you an insane offer. Don't get shocked when you receive it. You have been chosen by God. Something life-changing is beginning to move toward you at this very moment. Heaven has seen every silent tear, every lonely night, and every hidden battle you carried inside your heart while nobody understood your pain. God has not forgotten your faithfulness during the seasons when everything around you felt heavy and uncertain. The blessing coming into your life will not arrive by accident. It is being prepared by the hands of God, and it will reach you at the exact moment your soul is ready to receive it. A door is opening that no darkness can shut, and the favor of the Lord is about to surround your life in a way that will leave your heart trembling with gratitude and peace. Type Amen if you believe God is preparing something beautiful for your life. There were moments when you almost gave up because the waiting felt too long. Your heart became tired from carrying disappointments that nobody else could see. Yet even during those painful days, Jesus remained beside you with gentle love and endless compassion. He watched over you while you cried in silence. He strengthened you while you smiled in front of people, even though your spirit felt exhausted deep inside. God never abandoned you during the storm. He was quietly preparing the path that would eventually lead you into a season of restoration, favor, healing, and peace. The blessing approaching your life is connected to purpose. It is not only about money or recognition. It is about God honoring the faith that remained alive inside you while the world tried to break your spirit. The powerful person coming into your life has been guided by divine timing. God can move hearts, create opportunities, and arrange circumstances that no human being could ever control alone. What is coming will feel surprising because you spent so much time believing that nobody noticed your suffering. Heaven noticed everything. Please like this video if you believe Jesus Christ is still working miracles for his children today. The Lord has seen how you continued to love others even while your own heart needed healing. He has seen your kindness during moments when bitterness could have easily entered your soul. He has seen the prayers you whispered quietly before sleeping at night. Every act of faithfulness has been remembered in heaven. Every sacrifice made with love has been recorded before God. Nothing you endured was wasted. Every painful chapter became preparation for the blessing now moving toward your life. The enemy wanted you to believe that your story would end in sadness and disappointment. Darkness tried to convince you that you were forgotten, overlooked, and unworthy of something beautiful. Yet Jesus continued protecting your future even while you could not see what he was doing behind the scenes. The Lord was removing hidden dangers from your path. He was closing doors that would have destroyed your peace. He was leading you away from people who carried harmful intentions in their hearts. What once felt like rejection was often divine protection. There is a holy shift taking place around your life. God is moving things into alignment for your good. The opportunity approaching you may come through unexpected words, an unusual connection, or a surprising invitation. The powerful person connected to your blessing will recognize something special inside you. They will see the value, wisdom, strength, and light that God placed within your spirit long ago. You may feel overwhelmed when it happens because your heart spent so much time expecting struggle instead of favor. Jesus wants you to release fear from your mind. Fear has stolen enough peace from your life already. Fear has whispered lies into your spirit for too many years. The Lord is asking you to trust him completely during this season. He is guiding your footsteps carefully. Even now, heaven is working in ways your eyes cannot yet fully understand. The Lord is arranging divine moments that will change the direction of your future. You were never created to remain trapped in endless suffering. God formed you with purpose, dignity, and heavenly value. The world may have underestimated you, but heaven never did. Jesus sees greatness hidden beneath your scars. He sees strength hidden beneath your tears. He sees courage hidden beneath your exhaustion. Even while you felt weak, the Lord continued shaping your character through every painful experience you survived. Some people walked away from your life because they could not understand what God placed inside you. Others betrayed your trust because darkness feared the calling resting upon your soul. Yet none of those painful experiences stopped the plan of God. What heaven has spoken over your life cannot be destroyed by human rejection. The Lord is stronger than every obstacle that tried to stand against your destiny. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus Christ with your whole heart. A new chapter is beginning to rise before you like the morning sun after a long night. God is breathing fresh hope into your weary spirit. The heavy burden you carried for so long will not follow you forever. Joy is coming back into your life. Peace is returning to your home. Healing is flowing into the broken places within your heart. Jesus is restoring the parts of you that pain once tried to destroy. The blessing approaching you may feel impossible at first. Your mind may struggle to believe that such favor could truly happen for someone who spent so much time battling hardship. Yet, this is exactly how God works. He specializes in surprising his children with mercy beyond human understanding. He opens doors no person expected. He creates miracles in seasons that once looked hopeless. The Lord delights in lifting up the weary and strengthening the brokenhearted. There were nights when you cried quietly because life felt unfair. You watched others succeed while your own prayers seemed unanswered. You wondered if your moment would ever come. Still, Jesus remained near to you during every lonely season. His love never weakened. His presence never disappeared. Even during silence, God continued writing your story with wisdom and compassion. The powerful person connected to your blessing may carry influence, authority, or resources that could transform your circumstances. Yet the true source of your blessing is not human power. The true source is God Himself. The Lord can use anyone to deliver favor into your life. He can turn strangers into helpers. He can place compassion into unexpected hearts. He can create opportunities that human effort alone could never produce. Do not allow past disappointments to stop you from receiving what heaven is sending now. Pain has a way of teaching people to expect rejection even when love is approaching. Disappointment can make blessings feel unfamiliar, yet Jesus wants your heart to remain open during this season. Do not run away from the goodness God is placing before you. Do not reject hope because fear once wounded your spirit. You are entering a season where your prayers will begin to feel alive again. The things you cried about in private will slowly transform into testimonies of God's faithfulness. The tears that once fell from sadness will eventually become tears of gratitude. Jesus is leading you toward restoration. He is not finished with your story. Heaven still has beautiful plans prepared for your future. Do you know why people everywhere are suddenly talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique that allegedly leaked from the CIA is reportedly changing lives across the globe. Supported by neuroscience, this short 7-second practice is helping everyday people attract money, freedom, and luxury into their lives. If you are seeing this right now, you are lucky because the page might disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments to discover the secret before it gets removed. The Lord understands every hidden fear inside your heart. He knows the pain you rarely speak about. He knows the moments when loneliness surrounded your soul even in crowded places. Yet, His love has remained steady through every season. Jesus never loved you less during your weakest moments. He never turned away from you when you struggled. His mercy continued covering your life every single day. The blessing approaching you is not only about changing your circumstances, it is also about healing your heart. God wants you to experience peace again. He wants you to feel safe in His love again. He wants you to remember that your life still carries purpose and meaning. The enemy tried to convince you that your best days were behind you, but heaven declares that your future still holds joy, peace, favor, and restoration. Every delay had a reason. Every closed door carried hidden mercy. Every painful goodbye protected you from something your eyes could not yet understand. God was never punishing you. He was preparing you. He was strengthening your spirit for the season now approaching your life. The blessing coming toward you required wisdom, maturity, and deeper faith. Heaven knew the exact timing needed for your breakthrough. Jesus is gently reminding you that your value never depended on the opinions of people. You are valuable because God created you with love and purpose. You are precious in His sight. The world may judge based on appearance, success, or status, but heaven looks directly at the heart. Jesus sees beauty inside you that others completely overlooked. Your kindness mattered. Your patience mattered. Your prayers mattered. Your tears mattered. Nothing was invisible to God. Every moment of faithfulness became a seed planted into your future. Now the season of harvest is beginning to appear. What once looked empty will soon overflow with unexpected goodness. The powerful person connected to your blessing may speak words that completely shift your future. Their arrival may feel sudden, but heaven has been arranging this encounter long before today. God knows exactly who carries the resources, opportunities, and connections needed for your next season. Divine timing is never random. The Lord moves with wisdom beyond human understanding. Remain humble during this season of favor. Continue walking closely with Jesus. Continue showing compassion to others. Continue protecting the peace inside your spirit. Blessings should never pull your heart away from God. Instead, they should deepen your gratitude and strengthen your faith. The greatest gift in your life will always be the love of Jesus Christ. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not unseen. The Lord is standing beside you, even now, with deep love and compassion. The storm will not last forever. The pain will not define your entire story. A new beginning is rising before you, and heaven is preparing something far greater than what your heart once thought possible. There is a quiet moment before every great breakthrough when heaven begins moving in ways human eyes cannot immediately recognize. This is the season you are standing in right now. God is working behind closed doors for your good, even while everything around you may still appear ordinary. The Lord is preparing people, opportunities, conversations, and unexpected pathways that will soon connect together with perfect timing. Jesus is not late in your life. He has been carefully protecting your future while teaching your heart how to trust Him more deeply. The pain you endured was never meaningless. Every lonely season shaped compassion inside your spirit. Every disappointment taught you how precious the presence of God truly is. There were nights when you felt emotionally exhausted and spiritually weak, yet somehow you still found the strength to keep going. That strength did not come from the world. It came from the gentle hand of Jesus, carrying you through moments that could have completely broken your heart. Many people saw your smile but never understood your hidden battles. They never saw the silent tears you wiped away before facing another difficult day. They never understood how much courage it took for you to continue believing while your prayers seemed delayed. Yet, heaven understood every detail. God saw every wound that nobody else noticed. The Lord remained close to you during moments when you felt invisible to the world. The blessing coming toward you is connected to restoration. God is not only opening doors for your future, He is healing the emotional scars left behind from past struggles. Jesus wants your soul to breathe again without constant fear and anxiety. He wants peace to replace exhaustion. He wants hope to return to the places where discouragement once lived inside your heart. Some of the hardest seasons in your life happened because God was separating you from environments that could not carry your destiny. Certain relationships had to end because they were slowly draining your spirit. Certain opportunities had to close because they would have distracted you from the greater purpose heaven prepared for your future. What felt painful in the moment later became protection guided by divine wisdom. The Lord knows you became tired of constantly fighting battles nobody else could see. There were times when your spirit longed for rest, while your mind carried endless worries. Jesus saw the pressure resting upon your shoulders. He saw the fear you tried to hide from others. Even during those difficult moments, His love never left your side. He continued surrounding your life with mercy, grace, and protection. Type 777 if you trust God to guide your future. The powerful person approaching your life may not fully understand why they feel drawn toward helping you, yet heaven already knows the reason. God often places compassion inside the hearts of people before divine connections are revealed. The Lord can move through anyone He chooses. He can use influence, authority, resources, or opportunities to bless His children at exactly the right moment. Do not allow insecurity to make you reject what heaven is preparing. Your past struggles may have convinced you that you are unworthy of favor and kindness. Pain sometimes teaches people to expect disappointment instead of blessings. Yet Jesus wants your heart to remain open during this season. The goodness coming toward your life is not based on human perfection. It is based on God's mercy and divine love. The enemy spent years trying to convince you that your story would always remain filled with struggle. Darkness whispered lies into your mind during your weakest moments. Fear tried to become stronger than your faith. Yet the Lord continued protecting your destiny even while you felt uncertain about your future. Heaven never stopped believing in the purpose placed upon your life. Could a brain ritual revealed by the CIA be the fastest way to step into a life of luxury? Recently uncovered CIA research has brought attention to a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary individuals attract wealth almost instantly. This simple 7-second ritual you can do at home has been confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs. People are moving from debt to dream homes, luxury cars, and vacations. If you are seeing this, consider yourself fortunate because this page could be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it disappears. Jesus understands the deep exhaustion inside people who have suffered silently for a long time. He knows how difficult it becomes to continue hoping after repeated disappointment, yet His compassion remains endless. The Lord never grows tired of comforting His children. His love continues reaching into broken places that human understanding cannot fully heal. The blessing approaching your life will remind you that God still performs miracles in ordinary moments. A single conversation can change an entire future. One unexpected opportunity can shift years of struggle. One act of favor can restore hope that nearly disappeared. Heaven knows exactly what your life needs during this season. Please like this video if you believe God is preparing restoration for your life. You spent too much time carrying burdens that were never meant to destroy your peace forever. Jesus wants your spirit to rest again. He wants you to wake up without constant heaviness inside your heart. He wants joy to return naturally into your daily life. The Lord is slowly lifting emotional weight from your shoulders. The world often rewards pride, selfishness, and cruelty, yet heaven still honors humility, kindness, and faithfulness. God saw how you remained gentle during painful situations. He saw how you continued helping others while quietly carrying your own struggles. The compassion inside your spirit mattered deeply to heaven. Your goodness was never wasted. There were moments when you questioned your worth because rejection wounded your heart repeatedly. You wondered why certain people failed to value your presence. Yet Jesus never measured your value according to human opinions. Heaven already declared your worth long ago. You are loved deeply by God. You are seen clearly by the Lord. You are precious in His sight, even when the world fails to recognize your beauty. The powerful blessing connected to your future may arrive suddenly. It may happen during an ordinary day when you least expect it. God often surprises His children after long seasons of waiting. What once looked impossible begins unfolding naturally through divine timing. The Lord delights in restoring hope to weary hearts. Do not become afraid when blessings finally arrive. Some people grow so familiar with struggle that peace begins to feel uncomfortable. Others become so used to disappointment that favor feels unreal. Yet Jesus wants you to receive His goodness with gratitude instead of fear. You prayed for restoration during countless difficult nights. Heaven heard every word. God is also teaching you how to protect your peace during this new season. Not everyone deserves access to your heart anymore. Certain people only entered your life to create confusion and emotional exhaustion. The Lord is helping you recognize healthier relationships built on honesty, kindness, and genuine care. Your spirit deserves environments filled with peace instead of constant emotional pain. The love of Jesus remains the strongest foundation your life will ever have. Human support may come and go, but God's presence stays faithful forever. The Lord remains beside you during success and struggle alike. His mercy continues covering your life every single day. His grace remains stronger than your failures, fears, and weaknesses. Type yes to receive God's peace and blessings today. There is healing taking place inside your soul even now. The sadness that once consumed your thoughts will not control your future forever. Jesus is slowly restoring joy to your heart. He is teaching you how to breathe again without carrying endless fear. He is reminding your spirit that brighter days still exist ahead of you. The blessing approaching your life is not random luck. It is connected to divine purpose. Heaven prepared this moment long before you recognized it. God already knew the exact timing needed for your breakthrough. The Lord understands things human minds cannot fully see. His wisdom reaches far beyond temporary circumstances. Some people may become surprised by the favor entering your life after everything you endured. They may not understand how quickly God can transform difficult situations, yet heaven specializes in restoration. Jesus can rebuild broken hearts. He can create opportunities from impossible circumstances. He can bring peace into lives that once felt consumed by chaos. Continue walking closely with God during this season. Stay humble while blessings unfold around you. Continue protecting the kindness inside your spirit. The world does not need more bitterness. It needs people who carry the love and compassion of Jesus into dark places. Your testimony will eventually encourage others who feel hopeless. and forgotten. The Lord is reminding you that your waiting season is not permanent. A shift is taking place even now. New opportunities are moving closer. New peace is entering your spirit. New strength is rising inside your heart. The difficult chapter you survived will not be the final chapter of your story. Jesus has never stopped loving you, not during your failures, not during your doubts, not during your weakest moments. His love remained constant through every season. Even now, heaven is surrounding your life with compassion and grace. The Lord is preparing blessings greater than your fears and far more beautiful than the pain you left behind. The Lord is preparing your heart for a season that will feel completely different from the pain you have known for so long. You became familiar with disappointment, silence, and emotional exhaustion, yet God never intended for your entire life to remain buried beneath sorrow. Jesus has been gently leading you through every storm while protecting the future you could not yet see. The waiting season was difficult because heaven was shaping your spirit for something greater than temporary comfort. God was building strength, wisdom, patience, and deeper faith inside you. There were moments when you felt forgotten by people you loved deeply. Your kindness was ignored. Your loyalty was taken for granted. Your heart carried wounds that nobody truly understood. Still, Jesus stayed beside you through every painful chapter. He watched over your life during the nights when sadness filled your thoughts and silence surrounded your soul. The Lord collected every tear you cried in private. Nothing about your suffering was invisible to heaven. Have you heard about the hidden ritual the government supposedly does not want people to discover? Imagine spending only 7 seconds and watching your debts disappear while wealth flows into your life. A leaked CIA document, along with confirmation from 4 leading neuroscience labs, suggests this technique is real. Families who once struggled financially are now stepping into dream homes and living with peace of mind. However, this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. The blessing approaching your life carries purpose far beyond material gain. God is restoring your confidence after years of emotional weariness. He is rebuilding hope inside the places where disappointment once lived. Jesus wants your heart to feel alive again instead of constantly burdened by fear and uncertainty. The powerful person connected to your future may become part of a larger plan designed by heaven long before this season arrived. Some people around you never recognized the depth of your spiritual strength because they only judged your outward struggles. They saw the battles, but never understood the grace of God carrying you through them. They witnessed your hardships, but failed to notice the courage hidden inside your spirit. Yet heaven saw everything clearly. God knew your heart remained faithful, even while pain tested your endurance. There is something beautiful about the way Jesus restores broken people. He does not shame them for their wounds. He does not reject them because of their struggles. Instead, he lovingly gathers the shattered pieces and begins rebuilding their lives with compassion and mercy. The Lord is doing exactly that within you right now. Even if healing feels slow, heaven is still working. The enemy tried to convince you that your life would never improve. Fear whispered that your future would remain filled with struggle, rejection, and emotional heaviness. Yet the voice of God speaks something completely different over your life. Heaven declares peace over your mind. Heaven declares restoration over your heart. Heaven declares favor over your future. The darkness surrounding past seasons cannot stop what God has already prepared for you. Type 1010 to receive blessings and favor from God. You may soon encounter opportunities that once seemed impossible. Doors may begin opening in places where rejection once stood. The Lord knows exactly how to position His children at the right place during the right season. Divine timing carries wisdom beyond human understanding. What heaven prepares cannot be blocked by fear, jealousy, or negativity. Jesus also wants you to understand that your identity is not connected to your past pain. Too many people allowed heartbreak, betrayal, and failure to define the way they viewed themselves. Yet God sees you through the eyes of love and purpose. He sees someone precious, valuable, and deeply chosen. The world may focus on weakness, but heaven focuses on destiny. There were times when you questioned why life felt so unfair, while others seemed to move forward easily. You carried burdens silently, while still trying to encourage people around you. You gave kindness even when your own heart needed comfort. God noticed every selfless act. The compassion inside your spirit mattered deeply to heaven. Your goodness was never ignored by Jesus. Please like this video if you believe God still opens impossible doors. The powerful person approaching your life may recognize gifts inside you that others overlooked. God often sends people who can see potential hidden beneath struggle. The Lord understands exactly who needs to enter your life during this season. Heaven never operates randomly. Every connection, opportunity, and breakthrough arrives according to divine wisdom. You have survived seasons that should have destroyed your peace completely. Yet somehow you continued moving forward, even while carrying emotional pain deep inside your heart. That strength came from the grace of God, sustaining you daily. Jesus protected your mind during moments when hopelessness tried to take control. He gave you quiet strength even while you felt emotionally weak. The blessing approaching your life is also connected to healing from fear. Many disappointments taught you to expect rejection before good things could fully arrive. Pain conditioned your heart to remain guarded. Yet the Lord wants you to trust Him again. He wants you to believe that goodness can still enter your life without immediately disappearing. Heaven is teaching your spirit how to receive peace instead of constantly preparing for heartbreak. Some of the delays you experienced were actually protecting your future. Certain blessings would have become harmful if they arrived before you were emotionally prepared. God understood what your heart needed before opening new doors. His timing was not punishment, it was protection mixed with wisdom and love. Jesus is proud of the way you kept going, even while your soul felt tired. Heaven saw your perseverance during seasons when nobody encouraged you properly. The Lord witnessed every moment when you wanted to quit, but still chose faith instead of surrender. That quiet endurance became part of your testimony. Type 222 to claim miracles and divine breakthroughs. The Lord is preparing a future where peace will no longer feel temporary. He wants stability to return to your life. He wants joy to become natural again instead of rare. He wants your heart to experience security through His love and guidance. The emotional storms you survived were not meant to define your entire existence. Do not become discouraged by how long the journey has felt. God often works slowly because true healing requires patience. Deep restoration cannot always happen overnight. Yet every step forward matters in heaven's eyes. Jesus continues walking beside you through every chapter. There is a softness returning to your spirit after years of emotional exhaustion. The bitterness that pain tried to create inside you never fully succeeded because the love of God kept protecting your heart. Even while wounded, you still cared about others. Even while struggling, you still carried compassion. That kindness inside you reflects the presence of Jesus more than you realize. The powerful opportunity coming toward your life may arrive in an unexpected form. God rarely moves according to human expectations. Sometimes, blessings appear quietly before they become fully visible. The Lord knows how to surprise His children after long seasons of hardship. He delights in restoring hope where discouragement once lived. Do not allow old wounds to make you doubt new opportunities. Fear often speaks loudly when healing begins, yet Jesus wants your faith to become stronger than your past disappointments. Trust that heaven is guiding you carefully. Trust that the Lord already sees the outcome before you even take the next step. Could a secret discovery connected to the CIA explain why many people are suddenly living in luxury? Newly surfaced CIA research reveals a brain technique that attracts wealth almost effortlessly. The ritual takes only 7 seconds, can be practiced at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving financial struggles behind and enjoying luxury lifestyles today. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are not walking through life alone. Even during your loneliest moments, God remained near to your heart. Jesus understands every hidden burden you carry. He knows the memories that still hurt. He knows the fears you rarely speak aloud. Yet His compassion continues surrounding your life with gentleness and grace. The favor approaching your future is connected to purpose, not pride. God is not blessing you so that you become arrogant or distant from Him. He is blessing you because your testimony will remind others that heaven still restores broken lives. Your story will encourage people who feel forgotten, rejected, and hopeless. The Lord is slowly turning your pain into wisdom. The struggles that once made you cry are shaping compassion inside your spirit. One day, you will comfort others using the same healing Jesus gave to you. Nothing you survived was meaningless. Heaven can transform suffering into purpose through the love of Christ. Continue protecting your relationship with God during this new season. Stay close to Jesus while blessings begin unfolding around you. The peace of the Lord matters more than any earthly success. Human praise fades quickly, but the love of God remains eternal and unshakable. The breakthrough approaching your life is not an accident. Heaven prepared this moment carefully. The Lord already knew every detail long before you understood what was happening. Trust His timing, trust His wisdom, trust His love. Jesus is leading you into a season where your tears will slowly become reminders of how faithfully God carried you through everything that once tried to break your spirit. There is a deep tenderness in the way Jesus cares for hearts that have been wounded by life. He understands the quiet pain people carry behind their smiles. He sees the hidden disappointments buried beneath daily routines. The Lord knows how exhausting it feels to continue hoping after many difficult seasons. Yet even during moments when your faith felt weak, heaven never stopped holding your future with love and compassion. God has been protecting your destiny in ways your eyes could not fully recognize. The journey you walked was not easy. Some nights felt unbearably heavy because loneliness wrapped itself around your thoughts. Certain days left your spirit emotionally drained because you carried burdens nobody truly understood. Still, Jesus remained beside you through every painful chapter. He strengthened you when fear tried to take over your mind. He comforted you when sadness settled deeply into your heart. The love of God continued surrounding your life, even while everything around you felt uncertain. The blessing moving toward your life is connected to divine restoration. God is not only changing circumstances around you, He is renewing the inside of your spirit. The Lord wants you to feel hopeful again. He wants you to believe in beautiful possibilities again. He wants your soul to rest without constantly expecting disappointment or heartbreak. Heaven is healing the emotional wounds created by years of struggle. Many people never understood the spiritual battle taking place around your life. They saw your exhaustion, but failed to recognize the strength required to keep moving forward.